I remember back in my day when your teacher used to dress modestly. They almost look like your Aunt Margaret, but I guess them days are just dead and gone. There is a teacher right now going viral. Her name is Miss Williams out of Florida. She's being called Teacher Bae. She wears these disgusting outfits in front of children. These are all from her social media, but she wears body contour outfits. Brother, man, I'm telling you right now, if my teacher walked in the class wearing something like that, I'd be bricked up like a new home. Like, come on, brother. Wearing this in the class, your butt shaking left and right. She's walking through the halls of a school right now with spandex and a BBL. Boy, howdy, women are just sexualizing themselves in school, outside of school. Like, this screams I'm attracted to children, and it's absolutely disgusting. Like, I don't know why these women are okay with wearing this stuff around kids. These are like middle school. Dude, when I was a boy in middle school, if a teacher was wearing something like this at school, brother, man, she was getting stared at hard. You know what I mean? Like, we were making comments the whole day about it. It was not good. It was not good at all. But the internet's in a frenzy right now. There's a lot of women that are very upset with this. I think this is disgusting as well. Chat, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you think this is very weird and nasty that a grown woman's wearing things like this in front of kids.
We're not calling women pedophiles enough. Like, these teachers who are going to school in bodycon outfits, BBLs, and heels that you would wear to the club, to school, like, wanting to be attractive to children is a thing that pedophiles do. Like, nobody wants to be attracted to children but somebody attracted to children. You know what I mean? And then you think in your head, like, oh, these women are so beautiful. Why would they be attracted to children? Because they're attracted to children. Like, it doesn't have anything to do with what this person looks like, but everything about their intention and their desire. They want to be attractive to
like, bro, if my teacher walked in wearing something like that, my jeans would be tighter than airport security.
children. Teacher Bae? Bae to who?
Like, look at that.
The other teachers?
Double cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon for no reason.
Or the internet. Like, and then another thing, it's very strange.
And then posting, for me, it's like posting stuff in front of school buses. Like wearing that in the classroom, dude. Your Chucky cheekage straight on display, skin tight jeans and a BBL. Like, bro, what is this? I guess only in Florida. You can do anything in Florida, I guess. Texas is kind of the same way, but like posting up in front of school buses, this is weird to me. It's very weird behavior. Like, I don't know, it's so, I don't know, it just rubs you the wrong way.
Very much like you're sexualizing the idea of being around children, working with children and things like that. That's strange to me. That's weird. And it's weird because it's pedophilia.
When it comes to the teacher bae discourse, I'm not going to lie. At first, I thought y'all was just hating on that girl. I thought that y'all saw a cute girl with a nice body shape that she was naturally given. And I was thinking, like, you know, she can't help the way she's shaped. She should have the right to dress cute for work, too.
And see, I talked to Cass about this, and I was like, Cass, what do you think? This whole teacher bae thing. She's like, oh, she thought exactly like this girl. And then I showed her some of this teacher's outfits, and she's like, oh, that's disgusting.
But that was before I realized that it's a BBL. Now, this just changes everything for me. And no shade to BBLs, but I just feel like this is the reality of seeing.
Bro, you got a BBL teaching 6th grade? That's the wrong kind of science a boy's trying to learn about. You know what I'm saying? You say, ma'am, I'm trying to learn a little bit about anatomy today.
Out in the wild. You know, if you see a BBL at the club or on the beach in Miami, or a hairstylist has one, or a nail tech has one, then it's like, okay, cool, you know, she got a BBL. But to be a teacher, and it's not even to say like a teacher can't have a BBL, because there's plenty of teachers that are naturally shaped, you know, like a BBL pretty much. But I just feel like the fact that you would get this BBL, you work a job where you spend majority of your time out of your day with children, and then you're dressing in a way to accentuate the curves that you got from the doctor.
Nothing wrong with the girl's body. She's a beautiful woman. I'm not negating that fact at all. But she's proven that she can dress appropriately without all her goodness jiggling all around the classroom. I'm sorry, like this, anyone who does not see an issue with this, you are a part of the problem. I don't care. And then you posting videos and got these kids' names and their homework all on social media, knowing that your videos get like millions of views, and you're literally posting clips that have these kids' names on.
No, she's doxing the kids too. That's brutal.
Their assignments. Girl, find your priorities, because teaching clearly is not one.
Bro, this is wild. And so this chick right here is an actual teacher, and she talks about kind of her experience in this. I'll let her get into it.
Join the teacher outfit discourse because I am a teacher and I have an opinion. It's been all over my For You page, teachers wearing outfits that people think are inappropriate. Different districts have different policies. Let's just start out with that. Let's not even start out with like...
I'm going to keep it at that. About this girl, though, just wearing a skin-tight dress. Like, this is something you see a girl wearing at the club.
Inappropriateness and not. Different districts have different dress code policies. My district, I'm not allowed to wear tank tops. All of my outfits
like, these girls are... Bro... These girls got to be runners, brother.
She's a runner. She's a track star.
How do you get away with wearing something that short? Your butt cheek's almost falling out. Like, that's 7-8 inches above the knee. Not that I would know how long 7-8 inches is. But you know what I'm saying? Like, your butt cheek's about to fall out. You might even have a labia pop.
have to have sleeves, but I know a lot of districts allow teachers to wear tank tops. Like as long as it's not spaghetti strap, it goes like here. You can't even tell, but my shoulders are there. A lot of districts also let...
What I don't like, what grinds my gears here is this woman's doing this 360 clearly in a classroom, and then almost every angle is showing her butt and looking back. Baby girl, nobody's trying to look at the bottom of your shoes. That crust dust on the bottom of your shoe, nobody's looking at. You want people to look at your butt, and you're in a classroom. What are we doing here?
Their teachers wear jeans whenever, sometimes even joggers, sweatpants. At my district, we can only wear jeans on Fridays and paydays. So when a teacher is wearing an outfit that is not dress code appropriate for you, that doesn't mean that it's not dress code appropriate for them. However, there are some outfits that are just objectively not appropriate.
Y'all are talking about the teachers' outfits being inappropriate, but nobody is talking about the fact that every single teacher that is wearing an inappropriate outfit starts off showing us the video with her ass in the camera first. I
Yes. See, exactly, dude.
kid you not. Hold on, this is what I keep seeing. Let me show you. This is how the video start.
Yes, dude, it's every video is butt first. Yeah. It's so true, though.
Or
Yeah, walking away.
like, bitch, why are you showing us your ass first to show us what you wore as a teacher to school? You know it's inappropriate. That's why you're putting your ass in the camera first. You wanted everybody to see your ass first. Why would you not be facing forward? Like, that's the inappropriate part. Why is nobody talking about that? Bitch, you know that dress is inappropriate. Stop.
I mean, she's right, though.
Playing with me.
She's so right. And see, this chick right here, like, even, and I wanted to bring an example of a chick that's not super curvy, because with the super curves, it's like, it's magnified 10x, especially when you got the BBL. But even this, I think, is inappropriate. Chat, put a one in the chat if you agree. Like, you're leaving nothing to the imagination. I mean, to be fair, she's Bones McGones, Helter Skelter, Ichabod Crane. Like, goodness gracious, eat a carb or two, but it's still skin tight. Nothing is left to the imagination. Doing the spinning, doing the preening, and that skirt, how short that is not appropriate. For in my opinion, that is not appropriate as a teacher at all. I just remember back in my day when all your teachers looked like your Aunt Bertha. You know, they was all old and white-haired, and they wore baggier clothes, and everything was super modest. But now we're seeing so many modern women jump in the classroom that these 304s are now the ones teaching. And maybe that's why we're having all these crazy like subjects being taught right now. Gender identity and all these weird things. And you need to figure out who you really are. You were assigned that at birth. That is what it is. You know what I mean? That's law right now. And so it's so weird to me. But I think I had ChatGPT look this up to see if there's been a rise in female perpetrated misconduct at the schools. And it's looking like, yeah, we've kind of seen an insurgence here. So in 2003, Dallas Morning News analysis, 13% of educator offenders were women, because that was 13% back in 2003. From 2008 to 2016, 25%. And this is in Texas. Maybe this is, I don't know how it is, countrywide. But maybe this is just what they could find. And then in 2014, landscape analysis of school employees' sexual misconduct cases reported in the media, 33% of offenders were female. Lord have mercy. In 2014, U.S. prosecutions, Reuters review of prosecutions, nearly a third of prosecuted school employees were women. Now, not to dismiss the men, that is disgusting as well. If you're a guy doing that, you're an awful person. But we're seeing women kind of step up into this, and maybe it's because of this whole sexual revolution, where we congratulate women for being promiscuous online. Yes, girl, sell your butthole. Sell your chocolate starfish. Everybody wants to see your dirty brown balloon knot. Everybody wants to see that. Sell that. But if I as a guy want to buy that, they're like, ooh, you're a creep, dude. What's wrong with you? Like, we live in such a pro-sex worker economy, but we don't live in a pro-sex customer economy. Like, if you buy it, you're weird, but if you sell it, you're cool. Like, what is that? What kind of, that's such a double standard. Ain't that right, Loki? I've fallen at work and been injured. Oh, wait, I should call my lawyer.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
Hey, John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. It's Levi Nichs of YouTube. Can I get some cash, please?
Morgan and 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 Morgan.
Did you know that your injury could be worth millions of dollars? Morgan & Morgan is the largest injury law firm in America, and they've recovered over $20 billion for their clients. $20 billion? That's a lot of cash. The insurance companies tried to lowball me, but Morgan & Morgan was able to take my pain and suffering and turn it into cold, hard cash. It's almost a good thing I was injured. But wait. How much is Morgan & Morgan gonna cost me? You never owe them legal fees unless they're successful. So it's completely free unless you win? Yeah. Hiring a lawyer? That sounds like really difficult. It's actually super easy. You can just go to their website, and in a couple clicks, you can find out if you have a case. And you can literally do it from your smartphone. And remember, there is only one Morgan & Morgan. Wait, but it's two names though. How is it? Give me the script. Oh, both their last names. Okay, I get it. Okay, roll it. You can start your claim today by going to forthepeople.com/Levi, found in the description below. So if you're injured, you can trust Morgan & Morgan. Loki Bear. You hungry? Free? Sit. Wait. Shake. Other hand. Good boy. Place. Down. Free. Sit. Wait. Free. Go to your place. Yeah, man. To me, this whole teacher bait thing is really getting out of hand. I don't see why women would want to dress this way in front of children. But I think the tides are turning, right? We're just not calling women pedophiles enough. Like if you're attracted to children, that's exactly what it is.
We're not calling women pedophiles enough. Like these teachers who are going to school in bodycon outfits, BBLs, and heels that you would wear to the club, to school, like wanting to be attractive to children is a thing that pedophiles do. Like nobody wants to be attracted to children but somebody attracted to children. You know what I mean? And then you think in your head like, oh, these women are so beautiful. Why would they be attracted to children? Because they're attracted to children. Like it doesn't have anything to do with what this person looks like, but everything about their intention and their desire. They want to be attractive to children. Teacher bae? Bae to who? The other teachers or the internet? Like, and then another thing, it's very strange to sexualize a job that's centered around children.
That's so true. Yeah, like why are we sitting here dressing like this? Something where you know you're around kids constantly.
Do you get, you know what I'm saying? Like having a huge BBL and you're posting it like, this is my outfit for the day, this is my teacher's outfit, and you're turning around and then like you're posing at the school in front of the school bus. Like it's very much like you're sexualizing the idea of being around children, working with children.
I mean, this girl's right. And then you can just go on, you can literally go on Twitter and Twitter. You can go on Twitter and type in like teacher outfits, and this girl posted, "This is my first day as a substitute teacher." So if my substitute teacher showed up to school wearing this skin tight, like what are we talking about? That's your first day as a substitute teacher? Like absolutely unacceptable to be wearing something like that. And then this chick is also going viral. The saddest thing about this, dude, is that it's not just a single incident. It's like multiple women are going viral. Multiple women are going viral for this stuff. So this is now like a trend. It's a trend to be a 304 teacher. Like I say this on Twitter. I don't know if you guys follow me on Twitter, but I post this stuff on Twitter all the time. Like the level of hoedom we have reached right now in society is crazy. Like the shame needs to come back, because why are we cool with women just dressing like this? And you know, this chick that was just going through that, like she has the septum ring. She's usually the women we sit here and grill, but like I'm kind of on their side right now of like this is unacceptable behavior for women that are supposed to be in charge of teaching children.
Sexy for kids so bad, and it's fucking ridiculous. There is no way that this is still an ongoing topic about what teachers are wearing to fucking school. Wear regular fucking clothing. You literally are a teacher. You're teaching children. You're a fucking role model. Why the fuck are you wearing clothes that perfectly outline and shape your body? And then calling people weird for pointing you out that you're fucking weird for that. And like some of you are so cocky about it, like, well, my principal doesn't care, so I can do what I want. It's, you know, and I'm just like, you are literally doing all this because you want to be sexy in front of children. I don't give a fuck about your confidence when you're going to teach children. You can feel confident.
It's like every outfit this chick has put on is skin tight. It looks like she is holding her breath from 3 weeks ago. Baby girl, take a breath. Just Like, how tight is that under thing you're wearing to keep it all tied in? Like, there's no way your arm's that big, legs that big, and your waist that tiny, bro.
In regular fucking clothes and not wear shit that's like enhancing your body. And you motherfuckers are like, well, the body's not sexual, so I don't see why this is an issue. Maybe just tell the kids to not sexualize or look at a teacher weird. So we're going to shift the blame to fucking children who are very impressionable, very vulnerable, very observant.
Like wearing fake eyelashes.
You're going to blame them instead of the grown-ass woman who was making the choice to sexualize herself while going to school. She's not sexualizing herself, they're just clothes. Clothes that are meant to enhance you sexually.
Yeah, dude, it's truly sad. We've gotten to a point where women sexualizing themselves in any place is like okay now. That's wild to me. That's wild to me. So you guys, not really an anecdotal story because it actually happened, but when I was in school, this one's kind of creepy. So in second grade, I had a student teacher. I won't disclose any names, but because she's been arrested multiple times by now. In second grade, I had a teacher. We'll call her Miss Jones. I had Miss Jones as a second grade teacher. A student teacher, right? And so a student teacher comes in the classroom and kind of like just helps out, like helps with the teacher, basically shadows the actual teacher to learn what it is to be a teacher, right? So second grade, I had Miss Jones. She was my student teacher. In sixth grade, Miss Jones was my English teacher. Cool. She had just graduated or whatever. She was been a teacher for a few years, so now she's teaching at my school. Awesome. So now she's my sixth grade teacher, my English teacher. Then I get out of sixth grade, I go to seventh grade. Now she's my language arts teacher because, you know, we used to do English and language arts, which I don't know why, but that's the Texas school system there for you. Stupid. So now she's my seventh grade teacher, and she is allowing us to get very, very comfortable with her. Like, very comfortable with her. Like, sit in her lap, like, unzip the back of her skirt, and she was cool with it. Message us on MSN Messenger. This is back when you can make those Hotmail profiles. My buddy got in on her computer, made her a Hotmail profile, and then like put all this obscene stuff. And then she was messaging all of us on MSN Messenger. And then eventually, one of the parents of the boys that she was talking to caught him and was like, "Who are you talking to?" He's like, "Oh, that's my teacher, Miss Jones." And at the time, she's married. So it's actually Mrs. Jones, you know what I mean? So she's married and she gets caught and I get pulled in and I'm getting interviewed by like the superintendent. They're like, "Hey, did she touch you anywhere?" I was like, "No, she didn't do anything." You know, it was pretty, but he never asked, "Did I touch her?" Because if he would have asked that, I would have been like, bazinga. That's what we were doing. She was allowing us to do that, but she wasn't touching me or anything like that. But she was allowing like boys in my grade to ride in her car, drive her car. She was coming over to like one of my buddy's house when I threw her in the pool when she had like a white shirt on. Like she was getting real comfortable. So she got arrested from that job, right? She got fired. She went to a smaller school, got arrested again. She went to another school, got arrested again and served like 6 years. Felon, registered. It's crazy, dude. Like, so it's so odd to me because I look back and I'm like, I didn't see myself as a victim or anything like that. Like as a young boy, I was like, man, this is awesome. You know what I mean? Like, this is great. This older chick, she's letting us do this stuff because like the girls in my grade were kids, you know. We weren't like the most you were getting in sixth grade is like you were holding a girl's hand, you know what I mean? Or maybe a peck on the lips or a peck on the cheek was most you were doing. But this chick was like 25, 24 and we were 14. It's sick to look back at. And this happens a lot. We see this right now. I mean, look at the stats we just looked at. Like this happens a ton, but it even happened to me, dude. Now, luckily nothing crazy happened to me. Like the most it was just like physical contact, but it was nothing crazy. Like she never slipped a boob out. I never saw her boobs or anything like that. But it's just crazy to think that what's going on now. And if I think back and I go, oh wow, she was wearing a lot of like provocative stuff then. This was when Abercrombie and Hollister were like super popular. And she would never wear the same fit twice. So she was always in a skin tight like Abercrombie shirt, Abercrombie jeans. And so she was always wearing body contour stuff, things that accentuated her body back then. These women now have social media so they can post this stuff. For me as a parent, if I see or soon to be parent, if I see a teacher wearing that stuff, absolutely not. My daughter is not going to that school. But for Cass and I, we want to put our daughter in a private school or homeschool. There's a trend right now where a lot of parents are unschooling their kids, taking them out of public school, getting them out of that, brain rot education system, because it seems like right now they're teaching subjects that are meaningless. Like, how many of you guys right now need to go out there and do pre-calculus? Unless you're a mathematician, I doubt it. Y'all remember, chat, put a 1 in the chat if you'd had this. Did you ever have a math teacher that was like, you're never gonna have a calculator in your pocket all the time? Yeah, you're wrong about that.
How about no?
Because I have a calculator in my pocket constantly now.
Flawless victory.
So I feel like a lot of the things that are taught in public schools, some of them are pretty meaningless. Like I believe you need to know English. You need to know it at a very proficient level. Understand what an adverb is and a verb. Like you need to understand the language arts, I guess, behind it, the science of the language of English. But like, do I really need to know pre-calculus? I need to know basic math. I got a calculator on me at all times. Unless you want to be a mathematician, then maybe you should learn more of that stuff. But like history, I think basic history is good to learn. But I think that children in schools are forced to memorize a lot of things when you don't really need to memorize things anymore. It's good to know basic principles, but in my opinion, memorizing the periodic table, unless you're a chemist or a scientist, I don't really see the value in that. Unless, Chad, am I way off base on that? Am I wrong for thinking that? But I feel like a lot of the information that was pumped down my throat and my brain, not like that though, Chad. You guys are sick. You guys are sick. A lot of the things that were pumped in my head and force-fed to me to be taught about and remember, I really don't use a lot of it. A lot of those things I don't even think about anymore. Most of the classes I took, I don't think about physics anymore. I know that if I trip and fall, it's gonna hurt. There's a lot of things I was taught that are pretty meaningless now that I'm an actual adult. Kind of got off on a tangent there. But chat, let me know what you think about this teacher bay thing. It's disgusting, yeah? The sexual liberation of women has slowly but surely corroded the morality of women in schools and the streets and everything, where women think they can wear things that are sexually provocative now in the classroom. It's truly the downfall of society. What do you think, Lokes? It's f***ing ridiculous, right? But I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It was good to have you guys out, man. Until next time. Peace.